what you might call the new intolerance, a new but intense desire to gag uncomfortable voices of dissent. I am not intolerant, say many people, say many softly spoken, highly educated, liberal-minded people. I'm only intolerant of intolerance. And people tend to nod sagely and say, oh yes, wise words, wise words. And yet if you think about this supposedly inarguable statement for longer than 5 seconds, you realize that all it is advocating is the replacement of one kind of intolerance with another, which to me doesn't represent any kind of progress at all. We do not think that language or behavior that is merely insulting should ever be criminalized in this way. The clear problem with the outlawing of insult is that too many things can be interpreted as such. Criticism is easily construed as insult by certain parties. Ridicule easily construed as insult. Sarcasm, unfavorable comparison, merely stating an alternative point of view to the orthodoxy can be interpreted as insult. And because so many things can be interpreted as insult, it is hardly surprising that so many things have been.
There is an orthodoxy, not written down in one particular scripture, but understood by all votaries. And woe betide you if you transgress. As a minimum, you'll find yourself in the Twitter stocks, pelted with abusive epithets as a bigot. And you may well find yourself out of a job, as universities, governments, and businesses queue up to signal their virtue. Such latter-day talkamadism rams home the fact that what we have here is a cult with its own religiously enforced dogma that makes no sense to anyone outside, but which resonates perfectly with cult insiders, the evangelical leaders and their sheep-like followers. Why is a white woman in America vilified and damned if she identifies as black, but lauded if she identifies as a man? That's topsy-turvy, because race really is a continuum, whereas sex is one of the few genuine binaries of biology. Why do journalists, police, and prison authorities respectfully kowtow to a convicted rapist by referring to her as she, even as she uses her erect penis to assault yet more women? Why do so many of us go along with a distortion of language so perverse that it comes perilously close to 2 + 2 = 5? We know the answer: cowardice. Too many of us are afraid of the baying mob.